This is Camille Getz, and we are here in Rita Roberts' studio, just outside of Monte Vista. Thank you so much, Rita, for having us in.
Oh, you're welcome. Always welcome.
Oh, it's just wonderful to have a chance to speak with you and learn more about your art. We're going to be talking about the event that's coming up in August that you're one of the 25 major participants of. It's the Keep the Rio Grande Grand. It's a premier art event that will be held at South Fork on August 15th. This is in the evening from 6 to 8 p.m. It's a fabulous evening, and to have the artists right there with their works is most special. And we are just thrilled that you were part of this group.
Well, I'm excited too. It was a very successful event last year, and I hope it just continues to build.
Was opportunity of building awareness of the need for conservation, but to be able to carry on conversations with the artists
Yes.
and other like-minded people.
Well, I think that that part of it brought new faces that I had not come in contact with here in the valley, and so it brought art and conservation together in a very tangible way.
Yes, almost a magical evening. Oh.
Yes.
Well, Rita, tell us about some of your wonderful artwork. When you began working in art and how it's developed.
This, believe it or not, is the tool I use to paint, and I don't use any brushes or solvents. So it in itself is much more conservation-minded than using toxic turpentine. I don't think linseed oil is terribly toxic, but it has a smell to it. So this is a cleaner way to go. It's just a matter of wiping off the palette knife. And so I've developed this technique where it's just this on the palette, mixing paints and creating very thin layers that build up and become more luminous. And if you look very closely, and possibly if you can zoom in, you can see some of the canvas showing to help create the painting. There's a Venetian red gesso under most of my oil paintings, and that shows through in the finished work.
Oh, how intriguing! And one tool for
Yes.
My goodness.
So I use every bit of it, the flat back of it, to do these large flat colored areas, and to blend. You can see it goes from dark to light as it comes to the clouds there. And then the side to make branches and small areas with the tip, and you can see that it's become rather sharp just from the
being used.
Years and months of being used on the canvas. Yeah.
How did you get started using just a palette knife?
Well, I was working in watercolor, which is an entirely different thing. So outcome, process, everything is different than oil painting. And wanted to switch to oils, but not wanting to have the turpentine and the cleanup. I'm not good at the end part. the keeping the brush is very nice and beautiful after they're loaded with paint, and so this suited all of that. And so there was a little bit of time of developing what would work for that, and to get the paintings that I wanted to make.
Can you always recognize when someone else has used that technique?
Usually, I think that my work is very unique as it goes along with the palette knife. There are other artists who use a palette knife, but it's very loose and thick paint, and it's for big, broad strokes and building up the texture of the paint. So most people don't recognize it.
No.
Well, and still question it after they're told that
they don't believe you.
Yeah. So it's just my odd little tedious personality.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem to slow production. You have many, many beautiful paintings out and about.
Yeah,
And
it is a slow process, but I just keep,
keep at it.
keep moving away.
Yes.
Yeah.
So are there some galleries that you enjoy showing in right now? Or?
Well, at the moment, I primarily am showing here and
Okay.
at group events like this one that we're speaking about, and I do have a show this summer that's sort of a mini retrospective at the Rio Grande County Museum and Cultural
Good.
Center. And but at the moment, I'm not showing continuously in a gallery,
Okay.
but have in Santa Fe, Denver, Laguna Beach, Boston.
Oh my goodness.
So
That's
I've made
great.
the circuit.
Yes. Oh.
But right now I'm focusing on getting a master's degree. So
Oh, tell us about that.
that is just a new direction to take my work, add to the gallery market, and on top of what I've already built, to add illustration and screenwriting to the mix.
Wow.
Screenwriting / storytelling with pictures.
Oh my goodness.
So I haven't exactly figured out how it will all come together, but I'm in the midst of an animated screenplay right now that I'm going to develop the characters for.
My goodness.
Yes.
So is it computer animation? Is it?
For me, no. I'm all about hands-on drawing board,
Okay.
easel. Although I do take it to the computer in order to reach the broader world.
Oh yes.
But the creation part
Yeah.
needs to have the hand connecting with the surface.
Oh, we will look forward to
Yeah.
the completion of that, and hope
we all will.
you especially. Oh. Well, as you sit here in this fabulous studio and look out of the window, there must be inspiration out there for you.
Yes, definitely. I've done just countless paintings just when the sky takes on some sort of magical color and then switches to another version of a magical color.
Yes.
And I'll run out there and snap a photograph, or I'll set up an easel behind the house, which is looking west or north towards the river. We're only about a mile from the river here.
Oh, perfect.
So, yes, the cottonwoods and the fields between myself and the cottonwoods, and then the sky above it is continuous inspiration.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And the lake just down the way? Is
Yes, the lake's only a quarter of a mile.
Oh.
Many different versions of Home Lake, as well as Empire Canal.
Oh,
which are
right.
next to it.
Yeah. Well, that is a beautiful, beautiful painting. But they all are. So how do you relate to the land conservation movement and the importance of preserving these places that are special?
Oh, it's paramount to everything. Look how much it inspires me.
Yes.
I live in it and choose to paint in it, and I may be taking a little bit of different direction than direct depiction of what's out there, but it still seeps in to everything that I'm doing. Where I am it comes into my work in every way.
Oh, well, it's wonderful that you are participating in the Keep the Rio Grande Grand
Oh yes, I'm
event. And again, that is going to be held on August 15th in South Fork at the Community Center. It's from 6 to 8 p.m. And for more information, you can go to the website, which is www.riograndelandtrust.org.